Okay, hey guys, so we are going to do a predator-prey interactions lab, and this will be your lab sheet that you already currently have. You're going to have 3 pieces of equipment. You are either going to be a hunter that is a fork, a clothespin, or a spoon. You must be one of these 3 hunters during the first series, so we have to have a fork, a clothespin, and a spoon foraging for your food. Your food on this one is going to be 3 different types of beans: a white bean, a black bean, and a pinto bean. You'll get a full cup of beans, and you're gonna have to count every bean that's in there. If you have some that are half beans, like this one, that's been broken apart, just discard that off to the side. We don't really need to use those. You'll also be given a collection cup. This is for you to put your food into when you collect it. Now, when you're hunting, you'll scatter these all across your lab station really nicely, spread them out, so they're kind of in a herd, but not really there. And then for 1 minute, you're gonna try to collect. Now, your collection cup can be in your other hand, but you have to scoop like this and put it into your cup. You can't take your cup, put it down on the side, and start shoveling into the cup. That's not a collection technique that's acceptable. You actually have to pick it up. At the end of this, you're gonna count how many beans are in your cup. And if you're the fork person, go to your data sheet. You're gonna be under fork. There was one of us, because there's 3 in our group. Maybe you'll have 2. The 4th person can pick if they're a spoon, a clothespin, or a fork. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna write how many you had. So how many pinto beans did I have? How many white beans and how many black beans did I have for this? The starting number should be the total that's in my cup, for a total of 435 to start with. I, the fork, was the most successful hunter. I had 94 kills of the 435 possible prey, which means when we add all these up, how many pinto beans died? We had a total of 70 between all 3 of us. How many white beans died? We had 50, and then 51 for our black beans. That means surviving. If we started with 210, we have 140, we have 100, and we had 24. These guys right here, these survivors, then we multiply that by 2 because we only have 2 of them. So now we'll go to 140 times 2, so we'll have 280. And so then I'll need to collect another 140 pinto beans and put them into my second generation of starting prey, because you have to have babies, so they all multiplied. You'll have to go up to the front of the room to the stock container to get more beans if you don't have enough. You can resurrect your dead beans to join into that. Also, as we look here, the clothespin was the least successful in the hunting group. Well, if you don't get enough food, you don't get to live. So if we look at our generation 2, they were the least successful, so they got discarded back. When we look over here, you can take either one of these, a spoon or a fork, to be the next predator. So the person who was the clothespin isn't out. They just now have to put the clothespin back, and they need to grab a spoon or a fork. And then we repeat that same deal. Remember, you hunt for 1 minute, and then you catch this. And so make sure that you repeat this, not for just one generation, but you should repeat it for 4 generations to see which hunter was the most successful. Remember, clothespins are extinct, so they can no longer be resurrected in any other generations. Maybe you'll have a group of forks hunting together, or a group of spoons, and maybe clothespins will be the most successful for your group. I guess it depends on your hunting technique. Okay, have fun. See you when I get back.